What is a good email open rate? And here are 3 tips for emailing your list. So Jan, your open rate is around 30%, and that is actually a very decent open rate. Yes, we want everyone to read our emails. We want, 100%, 80%, 90%, especially sometimes when we have a smaller list. It can feel like more people should be opening, but across the board, a good email open rate is between 17 and 30%, and that open rate for your emails can vary across industries. So for authors, between 30 and 40 is good. If you can get 50, better. Even more than that would be like amazing and rare, super rare. But honestly, with 30, I would be happy with that rate. And a few tips though, as you're looking to engage your readers and connect with them more, maybe get that open rate up. The first one is knowing who you're writing to and what you're including in your newsletter. So your value, do you share funny stories? Do you share devotional thoughts? Do you share, I know art, Jan, you do your art. So knowing who you're writing to, what you're offering them. And then tip number 1 is give them a survey. So if you've been emailing them for a while, if you're feeling a little bit like things are stale, or you're wondering if you could do things different or better, I always love giving my audience a survey, and you can ask them, what do you enjoy most about my newsletters? What would you like to hear more from me about? Or what I like doing is brainstorming my own list, like here's things I would love to email about, or here are things I think I could do. And then in the survey, I give them check boxes so they can pick the ones that they like. Whenever we're doing a survey, we don't want to put the work on the person taking it. So we can't just ask them, how should I run my business? What can I write to you? That's kind of putting the work on them. But if we do the work and think about what could I do different, better, and then have very specific questions in the survey, that's a great place to get feedback and then tweak our strategy. So number 1, do a survey and know who you're writing to, what you're sharing with them. 2, my tip is to make sure that you are subscribed to other authors and that you are subscribed to other people in non-writing industries. So some of my best inspiration comes from, I'm subscribed to a couple health providers, like coaches who do health and fitness, and often I'll read their emails and I'm like, okay, they're talking about fitness, but this idea can totally translate to writing. And so I get inspiration from niches that are slightly different than my own, and then from other authors. So there's one author I follow where every email she includes her favorite things, and that's actually something I'm thinking about changing up my newsletter, where it's not just my story and my call to action, but maybe I have a little section of favorite things that I can highlight. So subscribe to others, see what they're doing. And then the third tip, Jan, is to have a template for your email so you don't feel like every time you sit down you're starting from scratch. For me, my template is the hook, which is the subject line. That's going to get them to open, so making sure that's catchy and interesting. Having the hook. I always love having a story, something personal, something that I've noticed, that I've experienced, a conversation, and then having a lesson or a takeaway and a call to action. And some weeks the call to action is, hit reply and tell me what you're doing. Other weeks it's sign up for the Write With Us retreat. So the call to action can be a connection thing, or it could be selling something. It's up to you. So that is my template and what I use week to week.